Alright, just going down the field this morning to a quick bit with Charlie. Alright, so we had a late finish the other night. We got the wing off. And now we're just putting this little three-wheeler axle back on and roll it around. Charlie's unbolted the bed. I'm going to lift that off. And then it's a case of taking all the tow bar electrics and tow bar off. Then maybe exhaust, I don't know. Alright, just talk to spec. 2-inch lift block in there as well, yeah. So that's going to be just to roll it round on whilst the back axle's away. And the other side. Now of course it's always important to use the proper safety gear and the proper lifting gear, but we don't have it. So we're all ready to go now. We can go for a fresh MOT with this new back axle on. He's disconnected the cords for the trailer wire and everything. Just hung the prop on that for the time being. Charlie's getting to work with the old cutters. His exact words were, "Fuck it, get me the cutters." Top mechanic.
Top fucking mechanic.
Quick fit boy. Alright, so yeah, get rid of that little bit of loom there. Body's coming off.
Hey James, while we're here, can we do a bit of bonnet surfing? There's some brackets on there to hold that back originally.
Yeah.
And I dropped the fucking socket down. Is it still in there then?
That's what we just found.
Can you get it back out?
Yeah, if I smash the shit out the sill.
We don't need it.
Yeah, boy.
How did you see that?
Now I took the wing off.
There it is.
Now we need to do is weld the sill back up.
Look, rusted to fuck, but that is one of mine at top.
Yep. top tip.
If you lose anything in the sill, just grind them out.
So we've hit a little bit of a snag with the exhaust. The cab wants to tilt up, but the exhaust is obviously on the chassis and they're stacked, so they're dead upright. So we're just going to sort that out. got his truck on the move! 10 Roger, a Ranger on the floor. Hey! Charlie's driving the truck today. Watch out. So yeah, we expertly removed this, but on the new truck that's going to be like workshop quality, you know. We're going to have to undo these nicely. And then we're going to run a new brake line anyway. New flexies, new clutch flexi. And yeah. So the old lift block's alright, obviously, because they're solid alley. Now you look at the body mount, that's way on the piss. Back one's a bit contorted. The front ones are the worst though. Come and have a look at this. Look at the angle of that one compared to where it should be. So the whole reason we're doing this, the whole reason we're saving this engine and gearbox is because this gearbox has been rebuilt not long ago. Now it's off a donor from Chris. Thanks Chris. And this engine is only done 70k because the last one Charlie had, which was the original, it done about 180,000. But some numpty, before he got the truck, had changed the cam belt and he hadn't screwed this in here. He'd put it behind and the bolt fell out or whatever, and this little bit of metal somehow ended up between the cam belt and the pulley, and that's what fucked it basically. So the engine was fine, but that little bit of metal basically rode it off. I'll clamp the steering. Some idiot took the old steering column off, didn't they? That'd be me. Charlie's got to steer this fucking behemoth all the way. Shit, she's got some toe on her, boy. Fuck. Yeah, boy. Don't do that. So these lift blocks have been safety rated now. Let's give them a push. Let's get it going. What? You only got to bent the scaffolding pole. If you want. Yeah, you can see the damage it's done at the frame, so it's pushed all that in. I wouldn't be surprised if it slightly buckled that lower mountain as well, but basically she's towed into fuck and there's camber all over the place, so definitely twisted. You can see how close it is to the exhaust. That must have actually hit the exhaust on impact and then bounced off it. Just gonna stash it here for a while whilst we carry on the build of his new truck, and then when it comes to it and we've got the body off the new truck, we're going to slap that engine and box in there. Side steps look alright, don't they? Yeah. They're not bent or anything, are they? Nah. So what did we make these? 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Yeah, something like that. And yeah, they're alright, aren't they? Yeah. I reckon you could pick them up with a tractor by that. Probably could, to be fair. He's only gone and bent the rear axle, look. Only put it on about an hour ago and he's bent it. Charlie, you've got a 100-foot reel of that stuff at home. I hadn't. We used it for the fucking hydrogen generators, didn't we? Oh, you Wally. Surf's up, boy. She'd left some souvenirs from the chassis. She didn't want to let go.